Hey, yo, guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, what I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to teach you how you can use Builderall, the Cheetah builder, to build a bridge page. Guys, this is a continuation from what I did when I showed you how to build a landing page. And I'm going to leave a card up, right? So that means you can go back and watch that video. That way you know how to build a landing page and then come back to this video. As you know, guys, a bridge page is very important to have with your online business. All right, so that's what I'm going to mentor you on how to do that today. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Dimitri Watt. What I talk about here is how to build a sustainable online business. All right, so if you like more content like this, like, subscribe, be sure to turn on the notification bell so you do not miss future uploads. All right, so let's go. Hey, yo, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and teach you how you can create a bridge page using Builderall, the Cheetah builder. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is how your back office, usually it's going to look. Now, if you're not seeing it like this, you're not seeing these apps, all you need to do is go to menu, and then what you want to do is click on apps. All right, we're going to be using the Cheetah builder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and scroll and look for the Cheetah builder. This is it right here. I'm going to select it. I'm going to go to the dashboard. In your case, if you don't have it on your dashboard as yet, it's going to give you the option to add it to the dashboard. All right, now when you're here, go ahead and click on enter for the Cheetah builder. Now, guys, what I like to do when I'm teaching people, right, I like to start from scratch. So I'm not going to choose a template. I'm going to go ahead and work with a empty panel. All right, so what I'm going to do, let's go up here. Let me see if I can pull this out the way. And I'm going to click on create new site. All right, so I'm just going to name this test. And I'm going to do the same right here. And guys, as I said, I'm not going to use a template. I'm going to select blank template. All right. All right. So right here, what we're going to do, we're going to select edit page. All right. Now, guys, the first thing that you need to understand before you do anything within the Cheetah builder is that you need to create a panel. All right. So what I'm going to do right now, let me go ahead and skip tour. We're going to go ahead and hit this little arrow right here over the right. And what you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and let me put this up here. You're going to go ahead and click on panels. All right. And you're going to select blank panel. All right. So now that the panel has been created, now you can work. What do we know about creating a bridge page, right? You need the vital part of that bridge page. And the first part of that is what we call the headline. All right, so what I'm going to do, I already have a text here, but for the purpose of this training session, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that right there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a text there. All right, so what you want to do, you click on add right here. And we're going to scroll, click on elements, and then click on text. And we're going to use, I usually use the biggest. You can use this one or this one. Let me go ahead and use this title. All you need to do, click on it, drag and drop. That's it. All right, now guys, if you realize that the panel right here, we don't have much working space. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make the space, bigger. All right, so what we're gonna do, just go ahead and click in the space and you can just right click right there. All right, and then you're gonna have the option to the right that says size. Click on size. And you can go ahead and mess with the height. So you can move this blue thing right here and you realize that now we have more working space. All right, now let's go back to the headline. All right, so this training is really how to use the Cheetah builder to create a bridge page. It's not about copywriting, really, right? So I won't be talking about,
the words, how you specific copy that you should use to ensure that they're going to watch your video, and then and to ensure that they're going to click your button to take them to the sales page. All right, that's not the purpose. I will be doing that in the next video. The purpose right here is really just to show you the technical steps of how to create the bridge page. All right, so now we have the headline. And the headline is usually, something that says, congratulations, you are in. All right. Now, the next step is that we can have a sub headline. All right. And a sub headline, maybe it's something that says, please watch the video below. All right. So what we're going to do to get that sub headline is that we're going to go over here again to add. Remember, guys, the most part of the Cheetah Builder you're going to be using over here to add any form of element to the panel. All right, so you're going to click on elements. You're going to click on text again, and this time we want our subheadline always should be, smaller than the headline. So we're going to grab maybe H4, double click on it, drag it, and drop it. That's it. All right. All right. Remember, guys, if you're wondering, if the element is centered, all you need to do, click on it and center the element. Click on this right here and click center element. Now we know that it's in the middle. All right, so you have a headline, you have a subheadline. Now, Dimitri, what's the next step? The next step is for you to create, to get a video there, because they need to see that video of you congratulating them, welcoming them, and talking about the offer, the product that you are offering, okay? So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna use a box. I like to use a box because whenever you put a video in a box, guys, it looks cleaner to me, right? So I click on box right here, scroll down. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. I'm gonna pull it over, right? And I'm gonna drop it. All right, so here we go. Now we have a box in place. All right, I wanna make that box a bit bigger, right? So let's scroll down, and this little bubble right here, that's what we're gonna use. So we click on that and we drag it, all right? All right, great. All right, so let's make it bigger. Click on it, drag it, pull it down. All right, there we go. All right, so the next step now is for us to put within this box our video. All right, so what we're gonna do the same thing. Click on add, click on elements, and now this time we're scrolling down and we're gonna look for video. All right, so we're gonna look for video. This is video right here. Click on video. You're gonna have different options here, guys. You can use YouTube, you can use Vimeo. All right, for now, we're gonna go ahead and use YouTube. All right, so you click on YouTube icon, drag it over, drop it. Here we have it. Now we have a video in the box. And we wanna stretch that video out a bit so that way it fits, right? Remember, guys, when you're building your funnel, right, you wanna ensure that it looks good, right? Aesthetic, something that's pleasing to the eye, and it comes off as professional. Now, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and center the box. That way it looks, it looks balanced, all right? So let's go ahead, hit center. All right, so now we know that this is balanced. Now, our next step is actually to add a video to it, all right? And to do that, guys, all you need to do, go to YouTube, go to that URL, and this is where you find a URL, but you need to be on YouTube. Let me give you a quick demonstration, right? Because this is important. All right. All right, so let's say, for example, this video right here on YouTube, right? We want to put that YouTube video in that box. All we do, we go up here, copy the URL. All right, when you copy, that's Control C. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead, go back to Builderall. And then what you're gonna do, click on the video and then click on edit right here. Click this little edit, but that little looks like a pencil, right? And then go to general settings And then what you want to do in this first bar right here, you go ahead and put Control V, which is paste, all right? Or you just paste it there. Then what you want to do, you come out, and there you have it. That's the video. The video is going to be there, all right? If you want to start the video at a particular part, all you need to do is put, add the seconds where you wish to start the video, and it will start there, all right? Wherever you want it to finish, you can actually, you can set that up right here as well, all right? Now, we're not going to mess around with that. We just keep it at 0, all right? Guys, now the next step is to complete the bridge is to go ahead and add a button to the page, right? Because if you have a bridge video and you're congratulating them, you're welcoming them, and you're saying, hey, go over to your email and check that, go ahead and collect your book or whatsoever you gave to them as a lead magnet. Now you need to have a button below that video that brings them over to your sales page, all right? And as we mentioned before, a bridge page is between your landing page and your sales page. So we need a button right here to get them to your product offer, all right? So what we're gonna do now, we need some more space. We're gonna go ahead, click right here, and let's go ahead and click here, and let's see if we can look for size. Remember, we look for size, so we click in the open area right here. We just right click right there, and we look for size, and we go ahead and increase the size, all right? So now we have more space to work with again. Now the aim is to put the button here. So we click on add, we look for elements again, and this time we scroll down and we look for button, all right? We select that button, just gonna use this one right here. So click on it, drag and drop, all right? You can stretch the, you can stretch the button out by clicking on this little blue bubble right here, make it bigger, make it, you're in complete control. All right, so we make it bigger. And now we want to center this button right here. We go ahead, we center the button. Now, I'm going to show you how you can add the link to the button. That way you can redirect your leads, right, to your sales page. All right, so let's say your sales URL. So let's say we have our sales page URL. What we want to do after we copy that, we want to go click on the button, and we want to click right here where it says set link. In other words, Builderall is saying, where do you want to send these people to, right? Do you want to send them to a page? Do you want to send them to a pop-up? But no, we want to send them to a different web URL. And it's asking you, what is the URL that you want to send them to, okay? This is where you're going to post your sales page link. This is very important. And then I rather you open it in a new tab and not the same tab. That way, if someone wants to go back, they can actually just open back the other tab, all right? So go ahead, post the link here, and then you hit select. Now what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be, whenever they click on this button, it's gonna redirect them to the sales page. Now if you're saying, Dimitri, how do I mess around with the color and also, change the hover functions of this button? I'm gonna show you right now. All right, so what you wanna do, click on the button again. This time we're gonna edit. So we click on edit element, and what you want to do right here, as you can see, you can mess around with the width here, right? You can mess around with the height, same way here. So it's really the same functionality of the bubble right here, same functionality of this, all right? But now we want to mess around with the color. So instead of green, I'm colorblind, guys, so I'm not even sure if that's green, but instead of that color, let's say we want to change it maybe to something darker. Right, so we can change it there, right? So right there and then we change the color. And let's say for the text that when someone is gonna, and this mean, guys, the background color, as you can tell, the background hover color is when someone mouse or maybe their hand, if they're using a smartphone, hover over that particular element. All right, so if you want to mess around with that, we can change it. Maybe let's say we change it to white. All right. And then if you look right here where it says hover text, right? That's where you change. So the hover text right here, this is the text in the middle. The text usually should be changed to something that's light, not that dark. So we can change that to maybe something lighter. All right, so I'm gonna show you now how this looks. I'm gonna go ahead and preview. I'm gonna give you a live example of what I'm talking about. Let me go pause this video quickly. All right, let's scroll down and let's go here. All right, so it's not hovering. All right, let's go ahead, go back to the editor. Let's see if we can put some of these changes in place so you can have a good understanding of what is happening. All right, let me delete this. All right, let's scroll down, click on the button, click on edit. And right here for background color, where it says background color, right, we can leave it like that. Scroll down some more where it says background color hover, we can leave it maybe something like green, right? And where it says hover text, how it's gonna look, we can leave it something maybe clear, maybe white or something like that. And then let me go ahead and just click on save. I'm gonna select not now, and I'm gonna go ahead and preview because I wanna see how that button is. Go ahead and pause that again and scroll down. All right, so it's not giving me that response. But guys, what should happen, right, is that maybe I should go ahead and make it live. So let me see here. All right, so I'm gonna save it again. And this time I'm gonna go ahead and click on that's fine. I'm gonna publish the site. And then I'm gonna go to the actual website, right? So I'm gonna, all right. So I just made it live. All right, there we go. So you realize now when you go ahead and hover, it turns green. The letters, the word, it turns white. All right, guys. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you, right? This has been way too drawn out. It's very simple to create a bridge page. All right, there are more technicalities, right? Let's say you want to add testimonials to the page. You want to add bonuses to the page. That's where you know you're going deeper in affiliate marketing and you want to scale. You want to increase conversion, right? So if you like this video, if this video was helpful for you, right? We like to interact on our channel. Go ahead, comment below. Let me know if it was good. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.